Hello. Last week, I happened to catch a clip on the BBC promoting the best of The Apprentice, which was mainly Alan Sugar shouting at people. And it just felt so outdated. Although this was nothing compared to a clip on Gogglebox of Gordon Ramsay talking to, or more accurately, abusing his staff at the Savoy Grill. That wasn't outdated, it was just vile. Now, I wouldn't say I'm overly sensitive to bad language or even a bit of belligerence in business. Indeed, I used to think Alec Baldwin's Always Be Closing monologue in GlenGarry Glen Ross was a training video and not a satire. But that was a long time ago and things evolve, even me. So, what does this mean in the context of the impact of the COVID pandemic? Well, previous pandemics have one thing in common, which is that they accelerate the pace of change of things that were already happening. So, in the world of work, it's certainly possible that the impact of increasing automation could massively drive the polarization of jobs, thereby accelerating inequality in society. More positively, we've seen a huge increase in employers realizing that flexible working patterns are a good thing, as well as a much greater focus on diversity and inclusion, and also on general employee well-being and a recognition that managers get far more from people when they treat them well. Jurgen Klopp at Liverpool strikes me as a particularly good example. So perhaps we all need to be a bit more Jurgen and a bit less Gordon. We'll be exploring how the talent landscape is changing at our Tipping Point event on the 10th of November, where we will be hosting a number of HR and talent leaders with fantastic opportunities to get involved in a range of discussions around complex hiring challenges. Some of the areas we will cover are hiring with agility, assessment trends and improving diversity and inclusion at scale, and protecting your employer brand and delivering a great candidate experience. We also have Emma Rosen, author of The Radical Sabbatical, talking about how to make work a happier place, and the writer, broadcaster and champion of common sense in all things diversity related, Trevor Phillips, talking about how to build more inclusive workplaces. Have I mentioned our virtual afternoon tea as well? Well worth it. It's all free for HR and talent leaders, and because the event is based around discussion groups rather than a webinar, we're actually not far off being full. So if you are interested in joining us, the link to register is in this post. By the way, if you've never seen GlenGarry Glen Ross, it's a seriously good film, although not many laughs in it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.